And now let's take a look at the renewable energy industry and one particular leading company, PowerBank Corporation. Joining us for insight in this next sponsored segment is Dr. Richard Liu, President and CEO of PowerBank Corporation. Good to have you with us today, Dr. Liu.
Good morning. It's happy to be here.
And let's begin with PowerBank, developing new renewable energy in North America. So tell us about your mission and your operations.
Our mission is actually to deliver power as long as the sun shines. And we have operations in both US and Canada. We do large-scale utility-scale projects. We do community-scale projects. We also service the commercial and industrial clients.
Incredible. And what do you see as the impact of your operations within the community and also the large-scale operations that you have?
One of the things, as we know, that electricity is a necessity to life, right? We need the electricity to keep the lights on. We need electricity to keep our phones connected. And we also need the electricity to run a lot of life-related items, right? So every kilowatt counts, as Mr. President said, that all forms of energy, especially electricity, are required to power the country forward. So when we are in a community, we are reducing the prescribers' electricity cost. When we at the utility scale, battery storage, that we provide support to the grid, making sure reliability, and overall we do provide a stable electricity price to our civilization.
And do you see an increased need for solar in particular amid the reported increased need for electricity or energy across the globe as AI data centers and such are in more and more demand?
Absolutely. As you know that, as we're moving forward, that we are into a stage where the electricity demand is tremendously increasing, give electrification, give the explosion of data centers and artificial intelligence. And they all need power, and the power takes some time. We're talking about technologies such as the small modular nuclear reactors. We're talking about grid upgrade to bring power to the required areas. They all take time. So in our view, that renewable energy, especially solar energy, that can be deployed in a much shorter time, provided the very needed electricity at this moment.
And why does PowerBank focus on net zero emissions?
Absolutely. I think, as you know, that the air quality is most affected by the transportation sector and the power generation sector. Over the old days that we produce power using fossil fuels, now obviously there are particulates, there are other contaminants, and most of them are the carbon dioxide, which is the global warming agent. And by taking power from renewables such as solar, there's no fuel cost, so there's no burning fossil fuels. And also that it's from the sun, which is the end source of energy to Earth.
And I know that PowerBank recently secured agreements to develop a portfolio of solar and battery storage projects across multiple New York Army National Guard facilities. If you could tell us about that and your thoughts on the role of energy within that particular sector.
Yeah, from our perspective, as I mentioned, that electricity is a necessity to life. And I'm particularly happy not only that the citizens start to realize the importance of renewable energy, solar energy, on their facilities and so forth. We're also especially thankful for the government agencies such as the Army Reserves are taking serious about to increase their use of renewable energy, solar energy, not only because of environmental considerations, but also in consideration of reliability, because we're not only doing solar energy on the reserve, but also we're doing battery storage, we're doing EV charging. So it's an overall solution to make our Army operations much more environmental friendly, much more reliable, and much more cost effective.
And how do you envision the future of PowerBank going forward?
We are very actually committed to what we do. I'm being in this business since 2003, and over the years, we see good adoption of the technology. A long time ago, 20 years ago, the solar was actually a very high tech, so on and so forth. But over the years, with everyone's participation, it's no longer a high tech. It's no longer a one-off. It become an industry. And as you know, that in the States and in Canada, the percentage of electricity taken from renewable sources have been increasing over the years. So PowerBank will continue to be a developer, builder, owner and operator of those power facilities for ourselves. We do own asset as the independent power producer, and for our clients such as Honeywell, such as QCell, such as Charlie's Philly cheesesteak, such as the Army base. And we are here to support our society, support our customers, and also creating value for our investors.
Certainly, and many of our viewers are within the US and within Canada. So how can they find out more about your company?
One of the things is that we have quite a good coverage in terms of press release. We also have the social media platforms. And one of the things, if you, for easy access, if you check the stock platforms looking for SUUN, PowerBank on NASDAQ, and after the numbers, so on and so forth, you will always have information about the company, the latest news about the company just below those charts.
All equipping viewers out there to get to know you more, and it's been great to learn more about it for myself as well. Such an interesting and constantly developing and evolving industry, and to see one of the leading players within it. Thank you so much for these insights, Dr. Richard Liu. Good to speak with you.
Thank you.